Hi, my name is Kathy. I am a wife and a mother of an 8-month-old baby girl, and my journey with Mountain State Wellness began 13 years ago when I was having organ dysfunction, not pain, organ dysfunction, where I did not have regular menstrual cycles at all from the beginning. From 15 to 18, it was once per year, if that, and then from 18 to 26, it was all over the place, months in between, and I knew something was wrong, but I didn't have any physical pain or feelings at all. And the medical doctor said, you'll be fine. Here, if you want to fix it, take birth control. And I wasn't having that. I knew that wasn't fixing my problem, so I just said no. And Dr. Amy asked me and said, what do you think? If there was interference between your brain and the organs, don't you realize it's going to mess up the function? And I said, yeah, that makes sense. And so she said, we need to get the interference corrected from the communication system between your brain and your reproductive system. Remove that interference and watch as the body heals. And so we did that. We began the process of the spinal alignment first, and the process is incredible. As someone who has never experienced chiropractic care prior to experiencing Dr. Amy, it was tremendous. It's just so gentle and so peaceful in the whole experience. And I'm a very logical person, so to be able to see the x-rays before and after was tremendous. To be able to see the distinct difference of what life was like before in my bones, and then to see after, and then knowing the nerves inside are now free to function properly. I just knew things were going to change. Well, it wasn't fast. It was over 1.5 to 2 years where the body was slowly restoring, and it was getting more regular, but not regular. And then Dr. Amy eventually said, let's add nutrition. And then that took it to a whole nother level. But the process of the adjustment I was so grateful for it, because I could feel the complete difference in the balance of my body. And so physically, I could feel my structure being level to the ground for the first time ever. And it was just a tremendous experience. And so one of the things that I've been so grateful for with Mountain State Wellness is that they are a resource for me and my family, because not only has it me that's receiving care, but my husband, who before we even had our baby girl, he had severe migraines, severe back pain, and both have been resolved. And he was completely against spinal care initially because he didn't like the snapping, cracking, and popping. And so for here to be so gentle and so precise based on the x-rays, that he was able to experience it completely without the bad perception that he had had. And then now, once he was taken care of and I was taken care of, and we had our baby girl, 6 weeks old, we had her first adjustment. And again, to have someone that young to be able to receive an adjustment says a ton about the care. It tells you how incredible it could be for a baby to receive it. And she wasn't having severe symptoms necessarily, but she was at the point where she wasn't sleeping through the night, and I could see her hands. Her hands were always tight in a fist. They didn't release, and her birth was really fast, and she had a short cord, so she came out quickly, and it did create the misalignment right away, even though we had a completely natural birth. And so having her adjustment, we saw her sleeping through the night, just eating tremendously well after her adjustment, and overall experience of her development I know with her spine in alignment, she's not going to miss anything in her development. And that just, as a mommy, that means a ton, that she's growing and going to stay well for the rest of her life. So I just am utterly grateful for the influence that Mountain State Wellness has had on our family, and that they are providing care and counsel for us to continue to stay well for the rest of our lives. Thank you.